Hi everyone, Greg Watson here from Watson Real Estate in Palmerston North. I've just dissected for you the latest monthly property report for November relating to October by the Real Estate Institute, and I've just thought I would show you the important bits that are interesting for people living in the Manawatu region. Look at what's going on. 14 of New Zealand's 16 regions have actually had a median price increase, which is great. So we're excluding Auckland, or at least if you allow for the stats, excluding Auckland, the median price is now up to 440,000, quite an increase. And it's really interesting that one of the 4 regions that had record prices were amongst it, Manawatu Wanganui, up 11.5%. That's over 1 year. So that's great. That figure of 290 is across a large area, so there's variance in house prices, but it's good to see overall that they are going up. So that's where the median house price nationally went up 3.9, Manawatu 11.5. So well done if you've got a investment property with some capital gain there. Really good stuff. So let's have a look at, there's a few stats to look at there. You can always pause the video if you want to. They talk about national, which in Manawatu is not that relevant. They talk about national excluding Auckland, a little bit more relevant, just based on Auckland having such a massive impact on the market that it's quite good sometimes to look at those statistics that are excluding Auckland. Interestingly, volumes are down. So in Manawatu Wanganui, they're down 24%. But that means, conversely, prices are going up because there's less houses. Well, there's certainly less houses available. So it's slow. Things slowed during the election, but have really increased now. So what's quite neat is I've got a picture of the North Island here showing the rise in the regions. You can see that very, very clearly, just Auckland and Nelson that have dropped. Where there's a red R, that means it's a record. So that's really nice to see that regional growth after many of the regions were slow for quite some time. Now auctions, the number of auctions has been falling nationally, which really is a sign that the market is stabilising somewhat. Maybe it has slowed a little, and now we're seeing more properties listed with a price or a range, giving a better indication as the really over-the-top prices, particularly in the Auckland market, are no longer happening. All right, interestingly, just in case you're feeling rich, there was, in this last year, 726 properties sell for $1 million plus. So in Palmerston North, that's a mansion. In Auckland, it's probably a 3-bedroom estate somewhere near the centre of the city. Now I'm going to move on specifically to some comments about Manawatu Wanganui. And again, thanks to Real Estate Institute for sharing these statistics. So it's still a seller's market, and that's because there's a shortage of listings. And that means also, simple rules of supply and demand, the prices we're getting are still great. And crucially, it says multiple offers very common. Why that's important? Because if you get people competing, real estate salespeople aren't allowed to mention what the amounts are, only that people should put in their best offer first time, and the vendors get to choose between some very good offers, particularly if people have missed out a couple of times on buying and they really, really want to get a home. So we've probably seen a slight withdrawal of some of the investors from the marketplace in this region, but first home buyers are just going great. A few more stats here. The days to sell is pretty much the same. Volumes down, prices up, as I mentioned. Palmerston North City, 370 as compared to 340 median last year. And in Wanganui, in the Wanganui district, so the outskirts, if you like, and Wanganui itself, from 165 up to 215. So really, really good positive stuff in the regions. It slowed for the election, like I say, but it will continue to go up, and that's just simply very exciting. You may recall from previous videos that up until about November of 2015, the regional markets in many places did not pick up, and Manawatu is no exception. and that's just shown in the volumes. And there, so that's probably a bit of a wrap for me. There's the number of days to sell that's lessened as demand goes up, of course. And appreciate you tuning in. I hope this is of some use. If you know somebody that's in the market or looking to list, sell a property, or if we can give any advice about rental properties, I'd love to have a chat. Thanks for watching.